this takes me actually to some reporting that you've done, and that report is that Saudi Arabia has actually been involved in efforts to boost Lebanon's hands in these negotiations. Can you talk to me a bit more about that?
So last week there was a call, underreported call, between Trump and Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. And what I was told is that the Crown Prince urged Trump about the necessity of making sure that there was a ceasefire in Lebanon, that all of this had been, that there was preservation of these agreements, that the Lebanese are brought on board kind of into this. And basically what the Saudis are very concerned about, the Saudis want the Strait of Hormuz opened. They want tensions in the Gulf de-escalated, and the Saudis have told the Americans that there is a direct link between tensions with Iran, the conflict, and the Lebanese front, which clearly the Israelis were opposed to, because what the Israelis wanted to do was separate these two fronts, right? That was Netanyahu's ultimate goal, was to de-link the Iranian front and the Lebanese front. The Gulf states came in, particularly Saudi Arabia, and I think they did an effective job of telling Trump that you cannot de-link these two fronts. Saudi Arabia senses an opportunity here, probably to sideline Iran and potentially to sideline Hezbollah. After the first ceasefire was signed between the Lebanese and the Israelis in 2024, there was there was kind of a push to get Saudi Arabia and Qatar invested into Lebanon to contribute to rebuilding and reconstruction. The election of Aoun as president of Lebanon really only occurred by bringing in members of Shia, Sunni, and Christian factions in support of him by dangling Gulf money for reconstruction in front of them. And that's something that the U.S. did. The Biden administration did that. None of that Gulf funding has materialized in Lebanon. And at the moment, it seems like it was a smart move by the Gulf states to hold off on doing that because Israel has leveled southern Lebanon. So their reconstruction would have gone up in flames. But I think the Saudis do see still an opportunity to sideline Iran, which is a historic rival in Lebanon, and to probably boost their chances. They're very close to Nawaf Salam, and they're very close to Aoun also.